how to profit off your wife and kids. Hi, I'm Brian Pombo. Welcome back to Brian J. Pombo Live. Today I got a really quick one for you, a special message for this post Father's Day. Most of you will be watching this after Father's Day. I just got back from a road trip where we went basically chasing waterfalls, which we have quite a lot of here in Southern Oregon, but we're always finding new spots that we've never been to and finding incredible places to go swimming. So I still got I don't usually wear a baseball cap in the house, but I was getting ready. This was the one I wore on the road. I was getting ready to record this, and my hair just would not do anything because it's been under a baseball cap all day. So I just plopped this one right back on. This is the Soup Man. This was the got this from my mom, who went to New York and went to the original place where the Soup Nazi was based off of this guy. So, side note, let's talk about how to make money off your family, because that's what really matters here. We're talking, I like to talk about business here, like to talk about business mindset, and a huge piece of that oftentimes is there's a high likelihood that you have family. You either have a wife and kids, or both, or multiple amounts of all those. And so if that's the case, one of the things that's always in discussion within business groups is balance. You got to have balance between work life and family life and this and that. I'm going to tell you how I cheat the system. Okay, I cheat the system. I'm cheating it right here, right now, tonight, live with you. I wanted to talk about the situation that we went out, we went and did these amazing things, and how it's great to at least be able to spend a day a week, if not multiple days a week, with your family, and really spending some time setting business aside completely and just having off time, letting your brain settle and letting everything just kind of settle there, and just being able to give time and focus to your family. Now, that's a nice thought. It's one I bring up a lot here because I have these days that I set aside specifically for that. But at the same time, here's what I'm able to do. I'm able to bring the scenario back here, just like I did last night. We were talking about Father's Day, and I was discussing throwing the ball around with my son. That wasn't a planned thing. I wasn't planning to use that scenario and tie it back to business, but it happened. I wasn't planning today at all talking about what we were going out and doing. I'm not planning on profiting any off of the video and pictures that we took. But if I find a way to tie it in with business, there's no reason not to. In my mind, there's no reason why you can't use the experiences that you have with your family, as long as it's not personal, as long as you're not taking anyone else's rights away. There's no reason why you can't use that, especially if you've got a relationship with your customers and your clients. If you've got a one-on-one relationship like you and I have, to where we can talk on a regular basis and be real with each other, then I like to show as much of my real life as possible. And that's a huge piece of it. Now, the private stuff, I'm saving the really good juicy stuff and the really deep, thoughtful stuff that we can't go over here. We'll have a special club just for that, so stay tuned. We'll have that eventually, and that's a place where everyone could bring their stuff and be able to divulge secrets and be able to talk about it, especially from a business owner mentality, but also just as one human being to another. We'll get to that later. That's still in the works, but for right now, I like to be able to bring these stories to you, and there's no reason why you shouldn't be bringing your stories to your audience, whether they be prospective customers or whether they just be people that are out there that are partaking in the content that you're putting out there. So hopefully that's helpful to you. If you want to learn more about how to do content marketing and so forth, go check out more of my videos over at brianjpombo.com. You can also listen to them in audio format, which we have via podcast. You can listen to it in any place where you can get podcasts. Brian J. Pombo Live. And also listen to those over at brianjpombo.com. Don't forget about the Amazon Proof Strategy Session, which is a special deal just for you, where if you're a business owner, if you're an executive of a business and you're trying to overcome competitive forces in your marketplace, that's where you're going to need the Amazon Proof Strategy Session. That's brianjpombo.com/Amazon. That link's in the description. We'll be back here tomorrow night. I hope you had a wonderful Father's Day. And in the meantime, get out there and just let the magic happen.